Hello everyone, Phoenix Knight here. Welcome to the channel. And I see my stream is going nuts tonight. As you didn't know I was doing another one already. I said as I was signing off that I was going to be doing another product unboxing. Tuesday night is normally set aside for my smaller streams. So this is where you see the product unboxings, maybe very small games. 9 times out of 10 though, there won't be any games on signed off from Unboxing History Maker Baseball about you being surprised I didn't get Red, White, and Blue Racing. You think I might like that game. I will actually take a look into Red, White, and Blue Racing. I don't usually go for a lot of racing games, and given a somewhat mixed history with, well, a sample size of 1 with play games, I'm kind of a little bit blast. Turned out to be a flop using for me. And the way this is going, I will probably be re-uploading the recorded version of this unboxing. This stream is going nuts on me. So I'm just going to go ahead with the stream, and I'll plan on re-uploading the recording later. Anyway, let's take a look at the back of the box. It's a cooperative game. Volume 1 has Snow White and the Seven Dwarves, Fantasia, Alice in Wonderland, 101 Dalmatians, and Aladdin. Work together like the team at the famous Walt Disney Animation Studios to create movie magic. Produce 5 classic Disney films using detailed background art, vibrant paint colors, and lively sound to bring cherished stories to life on the screen. But watch out. The infamous villains of your feature film will rush your deadlines and create all the calamity they can. As a team, you'll use the strength of the animation studio, heart, focus, inspiration, grit, and teamwork to vanquish the villains and finish your films in time. Whatever we accomplish belongs to our entire group. A tribute to our combined effort, Walt Disney. And yes, I'm figuring that it's all over the place tonight. That's why I'm probably going to end up re-uploading the recorded version of this one, because in OBS, I always record all of my streams. So I'll probably be planning on re-uploading the recording of this once I make sure everything's running, once I make sure everything runs smooth in the video there. Anyway, let's crack this open and see what we've got in here. So you guys will at least get the unboxing, even if it's a little bit later. I'm a little bit annoyed, too, because the History Maker baseball stream, unboxing that, ran as smooth as you pleased. I don't know why this one, not even 5 minutes later, is going so kerblooey on me. I know, very Disney term, kerblooey. But let's get this open. Oh, looks like I gotta slice the UPC down here as well. I think we got it there. There we go. Yep, we got it. Okay. We've got the rule book, which we'll give our cursory thumb through when we're done. We've got our 5 phases. This will be easy enough to punch out. Animation, ink and paint, sound, magic, and background. I normally don't punch when it seems better, at least for at least a minute or so. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the stream tonight. With this stream tonight, everything was running so smoothly. Like I said, for History Maker Baseball. So we've got all of the phases, all the possible actions there. Our quote, "Whatever we accomplish belongs to our entire group, a tribute to our combined effort by Walt Disney." That opens up to see the animation deck with the discard, then the ink and paint, the villains, along with our deadline, and then the levels of the different actions on here. I know I'm preaching to the choir on this one. Yep. 101 Dalmatians. 2 of these are 2 of these stuck together, or are these double layered? These are actually double layered boards. That's really good, actually. Aladdin, and the back of that. Snow White and the Seven Dwarves, and Alice in Wonderland. Well, we'll take a look at the cards first. These look like normal size cards. These are the animation qualities, along with some quick reference in there. As usual, I'm not going to punch the sleeves until I'm ready, or punch the cards until I'm ready to deal with them. Then we've got our Calamity cards, which I believe, I'm not sure what size these take actually. I'll have to figure that out before I sleeve the game. We'll get this open. We, of course, have all of our tokens in here, or all of our character-specific tokens. Then we've got the actual characters that go into the Disney movies. Then we've got the villains, the Queen of Hearts for Alice in Wonderland. Cruella de Vil for 101 Dalmatians. Chernabog for Fantasia. I probably just butchered the pronunciation of that. The Queen for Snow White and the Seven Dwarves. And Jafar for Aladdin. I don't think I've seen any of these Disney movies. Then we've got our boxes, presumably for the various token components. And then we've got one for the studio, so that's probably going to be where these end up going. I'll figure out how I want to organize that later. All of our main tokens. Backside of that. Turn references. And then they're double-sided for each of the respective movies, where you can place the villains. Let's see, this one is for Fantasia. And this one looks like it's 101 Dalmatians. Then this one looks to be for Aladdin, most likely. Yep. And by process of elimination, this one's probably Snow White and the Seven Dwarves. Indeed. Alright, the plastic can hit the bin. The insert... I'm going to take the insert out now, especially once I start sleeving everything. The insert isn't going to last for long anyway. So let's put everything else back in here. And then we'll zoom in on the rulebook to give that our cursory thumb through. Okay. Come on. All right, we'll bring the top of the box out of the way. It seems like things have settled down in the stream tonight. So we'll take a look at the rulebook here for Disney Animated. Now, this game, and you'll probably tell me if I'm wrong on this, Jester, but from what I was seeing when you played it, it basically looked like a cooperative version of Ark Nova in a sense. Obviously with a very different theme, but that's kind of the vibe I was getting out of... That's kind of the vibe I was getting out of this game. What do you think? Looks like everything here is fairly straightforward. We've even got different difficulties. Pretty good game, simple and easy to learn. That was also something I was getting out of this one. And yeah, seems straightforward. Doing the tiles' actions. Slide action tiles. You agree that it's a co-op Ark Nova, very similar. Yeah, that's, like I said, that's kind of the vibe I was getting out of this one. And I know my group likes Ark Nova, so I'm sure they'd take to this one pretty well. I'd love to see... I wouldn't mind seeing more films for this game as being expansions that get added to it at some point. But that is everything in the box for Disney Animated by Funko Games. Definitely looking forward to getting that out on the channel at some point. Maybe during the off-season, probably more likely during Advent of the Phoenix, but we'll see about that. We've got a lot of great stuff coming up on the channel. Once I pull up this stream, I'm going to be setting up tomorrow's stream of Terra Mystica by Feuerland Spiel. Thursday night, the 2009-10 hockey season replay takes us back to the SAP Center in San Jose, California for Game 2 of the Stanley Cup Final between the San Jose Sharks, between the New Jersey Devils and the San Jose Sharks. The Devils stole Game 1 and took a 1-0 lead in the series. The Devils would love to go back to New Jersey, up 2-0 in the series. Saturday, Mystical Munchies will conclude out of the official Elder Scroll cookbook as we make the dessert, Apple Cobbler. And Sunday morning, we will continue the fall campaign in B-17 Flying Fortress Leader by DVG. Thank you for watching the video. Please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Be sure to turn on notifications so you get my content. Be well, stay safe, take care of yourselves and your loved ones, and I'll be back with more videos in the future. Until then, take care, everyone.